The Bovee Fire last fall damaging the Nebraska National Forest in Halsey. Now Taylor Leverett has more on efforts to rebuild.
Charred tree limbs cover many parts of the National Forest and grassland in Halsey, giving a glimpse into what happened just a year ago.
The fire was in the crown of the trees. That means it's actually running through the top of the trees rather than on the ground, and that, kills all of the trees.
Over 9,000 combined national and hand-planted forest lands destroyed by the unrelenting flames of the Bovee Fire. The Halsey community met to discuss the future of the forest. Hunters, first responders, and ranchers shared ideas on how to bring back the trees that were lost and preventing future flames.
We need the public to understand how important that is to the ecosystem and the economics.
Rancher Brenda Mushik says forest restoration begins with educating visitors on the hand-planted forest.
They need to understand what's going on here and how that impacts those of us that have our livelihood close by. And, what I would really like to happen is I would really like to have every ATV have a fire extinguisher like a boat does.
Mushik says the land of the sandhills is different than most, adding that grazing could help to bring back the roughage the soil lost to the Bovee Fire.
Grazing of cattle helps this ground because it compacts it. You put cattle on this ground and it compacts it, and that stabilizes it. And they defecate on it. I mean, they pee and they poop and they do that kind of stuff on it, and it does. It helps make topsoil.
Wright says forest land makes up a big chunk of total land in the state and the country.
This is the largest hand-planted forest in the United States, and it's in the middle of the largest grassland remaining in the world.
He adds the importance of restoring serves both for society and culturally. As far as the next steps of the restoration, Wright says they are at the collecting ideas stage of the process. But in the coming weeks,
environmental assessment would be what we would do later on, and that'll be the more formal process that we haven't began yet.
NTV's Grow promises to bring you all the news and trends surrounding agriculture in Nebraska.